Hey recorder players, welcome to week 5 of Recorders Without Borders. My name is Ruaridh Pattison, and later on in this lesson I'm going to teach you a Native American lullaby from the Sioux people, and it sounds a little bit like this. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? But first, we need to recap what we know so far about the recorder, and I have to teach you how to play a new note. Let's go check it out. Okay, so quick run through of the things that we know so far that are super important. Left hand on top, as always, and supporting the weight of the recorder with our right hand thumb, okay? And the notes that we know so far, just do a quick run through, are note B, note A, note G, and last week we learned note E, okay? So B, A, G, and then 2 fingers on for E. Okay, so let's play all the notes that we know so far as a short warm-up, okay? We're gonna hold each note for 3 counts and then take a little breath before the next note, okay? Starting with B, going to A, going to G, and then going to E, okay? So here we go. 4 counts in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's really good to work on your breath control holding these notes out. As you can hear, mine isn't the greatest. I need to do a bit of practice. So holding the notes and trying to get a really stable sound that doesn't waver, that's a really good thing to practice. So let's just do that one more time. Holding for 3 counts and then taking a short breath or just taking a little break. You don't need to breathe in every time maybe, but just do what you need to do. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our 4 notes, B, A, G, and E. Okay, B, A, and G we should be super familiar with now. You might still need to practice playing E a little bit. That's going to be important before we learn our next note, which is note D. Let's go check it out. Okay, so in order to play the Sioux lullaby, we need to learn a new note, okay? So let's go to our E fingering from last week, okay? So make sure you have an E finger that looks like mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers on top. And to play D, we're gonna add 1 more finger, okay? So we've got 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? The pointer, ring, and middle finger of each hand, okay? Should look like this. And try your best to have fingers that look like mine and not kind of coming in at an angle like this. Bring your wrists down, be nice and relaxed, okay? That's what we're looking for. So, note D sounds like this. Okay, so more than ever, we need to be really careful with where we place our fingers. We need to make sure we're covering the entire hole, okay? If you have any leaks, this will not work, and you'll probably get something that sounds like this. Okay, so we don't want that sound, we want the low sound, okay? That's what we're aiming for, right? So, remember the Cheerios test? We should definitely do the Cheerios test with this one. So, I'm gonna press real hard for a second, and then look at my fingers and see if they have Cheerios. I think I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, okay. So let's try playing a few Ds together. Same deal as before. I'll give you a 4 beat count in, and then we'll hold the D for 4 counts. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this note really doesn't require a lot of air. I'm having to do a lot of work with my lungs, with my diaphragm, to keep that keep the airstream nice and steady, nice and low. Okay, kind of counterintuitively, the lower you go in the recorder, the less air you need. Okay, so you don't need a lot of air to play this D. So be careful of that, because if you blow too hard, even if you have no leaks in your fingers, then it will just shoot up and squeak. Okay, so it's really easy to do that. We want to avoid doing that as best we can. So nice, steady, gentle airstream. Okay, practice that one at home. It's a little tricky, but you're going to do just great. You can overcome any obstacle with practice. Okay, I believe in you. Good luck. Okay, so we've talked about 5 notes on the recorder now. Okay, B, A, G, E, and D. And I want to tell you about something in music that all musicians think about, and that is a scale. Okay, so a scale is a particular group of notes, okay, and they have many uses, but one of the things you can do with the scale is use it to warm up and practice your technique. Okay, so we know 5 notes now, and they're actually the notes of a pentatonic scale. Okay, pentatonic scale, that's what we're talking about. So pentatonic means a 5-note scale, which makes sense because we know 5 notes. And the pentatonic scale that we know is E minor pentatonic. Okay, so you normally start this scale in E, but we're going to kind of switch it up a little bit, and we're going to start the scale on B. Okay, and this is a great warm-up to do when you're practicing. One of the first things I do when I pick up any instrument I'm practicing is to play some scales. So here's a scale. Okay, we're going to start on B, go B, A, G, E, D, down to the note we just learned, and then go back up. E, G, A, B. Okay, so we're going high notes, down to low notes, and then back up. And this is also a great way to practice going between all the notes that we know, making sure that if one of them doesn't really work, we know which one and we know which note we need to fix. Okay, so our scale should sound like this. Okay, once again, that was, I'll do a close-up, B, A, G, E, D, E, G, A, B. Okay, so going high to low and then back up to high. One thing to be careful of, don't be tempted to do this. Okay, so we're adding on a finger each time until we get to note E. We have to add on 2 fingers. Okay, then back to adding on 1 finger. If we add on just 1 finger at this point, we get this note, which is a weird note that doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't exist. It's out of tune. So I'm never want to see anyone playing this note. It is not a real note. Okay, so we're going B, A, G, E, D, E, G, A, B. Okay, let's try this scale together. Nice and slow. We'll do 1 note per count. Okay, with me, get ready. Starting on note B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just before we play that one more time, you may notice that we've been building up to this exercise for a couple of weeks now, okay? We had the bagab, which was B, A, G, A, B, A, G, A, B, A, G, A, B. And last week we had the bagega, I think. Is that what it's called? Anyway, going B, A, G, E, G, A, B, okay? So this is just an extension of that. But instead of giving it a silly name this week, we're going to call it what it actually is, which is a pentatonic scale. So remember, E minor pentatonic scale. Okay, Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, this is a great thing to do as a warm-up, and you can do it multiple times to practice this movement, okay? Muscle memory is our friend here. So remember, muscle memory is when you practice something over and over, your body remembers how to do it, and this is exactly what we need with this scale. We need to remember exactly where all these notes are, so it's a great thing to practice, okay? Good luck. Okay, so I want to teach you this Native American lullaby from the Sioux people, and it goes a little something like this. Okay, so really there's only two phrases we need to learn, okay? This first one, okay, that happens twice at the beginning of the song and once at the end of the song. And then in between we have this phrase, okay? And that's, we'll learn that later on. Okay, so let's learn the first phrase. We're starting on note E, okay? And we need to do this big jump up to note B, okay? So the first phrase goes E, B, B. That's the beginning, okay? E, B, B. E, B, B. So let's see if we can practice this movement because it's a little strange. We're going from a low note to a high note, skipping a bunch of notes in between, moving 4 fingers at once. Okay, let's try it. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and just one, we'll do it one last time just to kind of practice this movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the beginning of our first phrase. After E, B, B, we're going to play A, G. Okay, so we're going E, B, B, A, G. Okay, so let's add on those two notes, the A and the G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll play it one last time to practice the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then the last two notes of this phrase, we're going to go back to our E and play two E's at the end of this phrase, okay? So. Okay, and the last E, we're going to hold it out for a little bit, okay? So let's try this whole phrase together. So last checkup. E, B, B, A, G, E, E. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's play it a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do that one more time, playing the phrase twice, which is exactly what happens at the beginning of the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, So we're halfway through, right? Actually, we're probably more than halfway through. We're about 2/3 of the way through. Phrase 2, that happens twice, okay? And this is where we're going to use our new note, okay? Is G, E, D, E, E, G, E, D, E, E. Okay? Watch my fingers carefully and try it on your recorder at home, okay? Copy my fingers. So starting on a G, and we're going G, E, D, E, E, G, E, D, E, E. Okay? That is the second part of the song. Let's do that one more time. G, E, D, E, E, G, E, D, E, E. Okay? Now let's try playing that together. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? How'd you get on? It's a little tricky, that one, and going down to that low D, not everyone's going to get it first time, and we'll need to practice getting down to that low note, okay? So let's try it a few times. We'll slow it right down, okay? Remember, starting on a G, going down to E, D, and then E, and another E, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's play that one more time, and then we'll put it in context with the rest of the song. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that comes after we play the first phrase twice. Da dee dee da 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 da, da dee dee da 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 da, and then the phrase we just played. G, E, D, E, E, G, E, D, E, E, and then we're going to play the first phrase again, okay? So let's play the whole song. I'm going to play it a few times, so if you don't get it with me the first time, don't worry, we're going to play it a few times, okay? So here we go. Starting with the first phrase, playing it twice, playing that second phrase we just learned, and then back to the first phrase, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the whole song, right? I hope you got the structure and the phrases and everything. Let's do that one more time before we play it with a track. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the whole Sue lullaby. Let's put that with some music, okay? See you in a second. Okay, so I got my backing track here. You're gonna hear the usual introduction, a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're in with the song. Get your recorder ready. Remember, we're starting on note E. Here we go. What a lovely tune. I bet you played it just beautifully. Remember, practice makes perfect, and it's really great to play the recorder every day. Even for as little as 10-15 minutes, you're going to get better before you know it. And if you're having trouble with those low notes, focus on them especially, okay? Do the Cheerios test, all that stuff that we talked about. Great work today. I will see you next week for week 6 of Recorders Without Borders. Bye-bye.